We've all seen the videos about what to bring on a cruise ship, right? The magnets, all those things. Well, I got items here on what to bring on your next cruise ship that you have not seen anywhere. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, Rob from Cruise Seekers, and welcome to our tip show today. Today we're going to talk about items to bring on your cruise ship that you have not seen before. These are excellent ideas that you have never seen before. Hopefully, I don't think you've seen them before, and I will get into them really soon. But before I do, I would like to thank everybody who has become a member of this Cruise Seekers community. Thank you so much for doing it. We love having you here. And if you haven't done that yet and you've been watching our videos, hey, think about subscribing, turn that notification bell on. We would love to have you here as an official member of our Cruise Seekers crew. So with that out of the way, let's talk a little bit about some things you should bring on your next cruise that no one has ever told you to bring before. Alrighty, the first thing I'm going to tell you to bring on your cruise trip that no one has told you to do before, well, spend some money and get a gimbal for your cell phone. Gone are the days of those old camcorders that, dad used to take around, take videos of. We have an amazing video capture device in our phones, but the problem is it's kind of fumbly to deal with, right? The phone is a small form factor. It just doesn't really kind of fit the kind of need that you need when you're taking video. Get a gimbal for your phone. I use one of these, and these are game changers to take some of the best videos you can possibly take with just your cell phone. It's a wonderful thing to have. It will make your videos and also your selfies even better, because a lot of them have extensions that you can then use for selfie pictures. Your pictures, your videos will come out so much better. Get one of these cell phone gimbals. I personally use a DJI gimbal, and they work great, and they have a great cell phone app, but you can choose whichever one you like. But get one. It will change the way you take your videos and create your memories on your cruise ship. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is we're not talking about getting like an adapter to get more plugs. We all know that, right? But you still are going to be limited in plugs, no matter if you have those adapters, etc. The one thing you're going to want to bring, though, because everybody is now with, a cell phone, everybody's with a smartwatch, everybody usually has some earbuds that go on in their ears during a cruise. Well, you're going to want to get one of those 3-in-1 chargers so that you can charge from one plug all 3 devices, but you want one that is compact. I will show you one here in this video. These things are great. They're small. They give you 3 charging spots for 3 different devices. You do that for you and your traveling companion. You just saved 4 plugs. So get these things. They're not that expensive, and they will change your life on a cruise ship with the amount of plugs that you need in order to kind of just survive on the ship. Now let's talk about when you are moving about on the ship or going out to port. You're going to want to get something to go on the back of your cell phone that will act as a wallet. These things are amazing. It will act as your location to keep your key card instead of a lanyard hanging around your neck. A lot of people don't like those things. They kind of make you look like you're going to a convention, right? You're on vacation. You don't want to have to feel like you're at a work convention. So anyway, you can get these wallets that attach to the back of your cell phone case. And when you're in port, you can also bring some identification, maybe a couple credit cards, maybe some cash. Those are great things to have, so you don't have to bring a wallet. You don't have to bring a big old purse with you when you are going out to port. Get these things, folks. They will help you so much, and they make it easier to travel and move around both the ship and while you're in port. Now, speaking about being in port, these next 2 ones are for when you're doing some beach days or doing some water sports activities when in port. One of the things my wife and I love to do is we love to do snorkeling. But you know what? When you rent the snorkeling gear that's out there, I kind of feel it's a little unhygienic to kind of use, these, mouthpieces that other people had in their mouth. Are we sure that they clean these things right? I'm not sure. So I like to bring my own mouthpiece. It's an easy way to do this versus bringing your own snorkeling equipment, especially if you're traveling on a plane. Those things can get really, really bulky. But if you bring a nice, small, reusable mouthpiece, you can definitely know you are using a piece that is specifically made just for you and no one else had it in their mouth. think about bringing a reusable snorkeling mouthpiece. Now, the next thing I'm going to tell you to bring that probably nobody has told you to bring before is one of those sand-free beach blankets. If you're going to do a beach day, it's nice to have a location where you don't have to worry about sand being everywhere, especially when you're kind of getting ready to leave, or when you just don't, if you just don't like sand. I don't like sand all over me. So it's a great thing to bring. They're usually easy to be folded up and travel with. So these things are great to bring with you. Nobody's told you to bring them before. Bring one. They're nice, especially if you're not a big sand person when you go to the beach, but you love the beach. Now, if you've been on a cruise ship before, you all know how thin the toilet paper is. And with those things being so thin, it's just amazingly annoying to get yourself in the proper state of clean. So one of the things I like to recommend to have people bring is an electronic portable bidet. These things are amazing. They will get your clean feel back to you without having to be dealing with the frustration of toilet paper that seems to kind of blow away and rip apart just by a mere wisp of wind. So think about getting one of these electronic portable bidets. It will make your clean game elevated for sure. Another thing that I see happen a lot of times when people go on cruise ships, they bring their bottles of wine, their 2 bottles of wine, and they put it in their carry-on case. And for some strange reason, they pack it in such a way that, guess what? The bottle breaks. You don't want that to happen to you, folks. It's a big mess. And you get disappointed that your bottle of wine that you brought on the cruise ship is now gone and it's all over the place. Well, the thing you want to use is you want to bring a wine bottle protector, because it will protect that bottle of wine when you embark. Now, the added bonus is a lot of times you go to different, ports that are specializing in a special type of liquor or a special type of wine. You can now pack those bottles of wine when you're going home in a nice, safe, secure way. Even bottles of olive oil, those type of things. You can use these wine bottle protectors in many ways to bring those coveted pieces of beautiful wine that you got from your vacation, or this really cool bottle of liquor to bring back home with you. These are wonderful things to bring, and they don't take up a lot of space, and they're not that expensive. Bring a wine bottle protector. Now, finally, we all know fire is a big, big no-no on cruise ships. Candles can't go in your room. No matter how romantic this beautiful vista that we are in the ocean with our balcony is, we just can't put candles out to make it even more romantic for our room. But what you can bring is rechargeable tea lights. These things are great. You can have that romantic feel in your room. They also act as an added benefit as a night light. So you get both things from this little item that you can bring along with you to add a little bit more romance to your room, and also a little bit less chance of stubbing that toe when heading to the bathroom later that evening. So think about bringing those rechargeable tea lights. They're great. I like the rechargeable ones versus the ones with the battery. Those batteries are a pain in the neck to find, and they're a pain in the neck to kind of replace, and they're expensive to replace. Those rechargeable ones, they pay for themselves over time. Get them. So there you go, folks. Those are the things that a lot of people don't tell you to bring on a cruise ship that you should really bring on your cruise ship. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hey, give it a big thumbs up. It really does help that YouTube algorithm. It does help other people find this channel, and it does help this community grow. And if you've been watching this long and you still haven't become a member of this Cruise Seekers community, well, think about subscribing and turn that notification bell on. We would love to welcome you as a member of the crew. What are some of the items that nobody has said before that you bring on a cruise? Let us know in the comment section down below. We would love to hear your ideas of these kind of off the beaten path things that you bring on the cruise ship that other people just never talk about that they should bring on a cruise ship. I would love to hear you in the comment section. We always talk to people in the comment section. We try to answer to every comment that is put in that comment section. So until we talk again next time, this is Rob from Cruise Seekers reminding each and every one of you to always seek the seas. Bye now.